Hello and welcome to Roma Loves Yoga. So we're going to do some more of our morning stretches. You're just going to need a blanket because we're going to come and sit on that. We're just going to make sure that our pelvis is tipped forward slightly when we are in our cross-legged position. If cross-legged doesn't work for you, that's absolutely fine. You can stretch your legs out, do whatever feels good for your body, but sitting on the blanket will feel a bit nicer. So if you have got your legs crossed, just flex those feet underneath the knees just to give them a little bit of protection, and then we're going to start to find that length in the spine. You can bring your hands down onto your knees. We're going to do a breathing exercise. Now this breathing is not appropriate if you have low blood pressure or if you're pregnant. So if you do have those things, then you can just breathe naturally for the same amount of time. This is an energizing breath, and the way that we're going to do it is we breathe in and then you're going to pump the breath out. Now the idea is, so you can do it first with the mouth open, but then what happens is we close the mouth and then you're going to feel that pumping in the belly. So this is kapalabhati breath. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. So just so you get the sensation. So you're focusing on that out breath, the in breath happens naturally. Now this time when we do it, you're going to close the mouth and then you're going to do that same pumping action and feel that belly reach all the way down into your breath. Sorry, feel the breath reach all the way down into your belly. So take a breath in through the nose. Breathing in and pump the breath. One more round. Take a breath in, release the breath out, and then just lengthening through the spine again, rolling those shoulders back and down, coming up on the in breath, relaxing down on the out breath. Take a few rounds of that movement. And then just bringing the hands to the back of the head, and we're just going to imagine that we've created wings with our elbows. So just drawing the elbows towards each other, allowing the spine to round slightly, and as you exhale, bringing the spine nice and long, elbows come back out. Inhale, dropping the elbows down. Exhale, bringing them out. Inhale, coming in. And exhale, coming back out. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, coming back out. Now taking the hands a little bit more towards the crown of the head, and just allow the hands to drop the chin towards the chest. So there's a little bit of weight on the crown of the head, but it doesn't feel too intense. We're just stretching out the back of the neck here. You're not yanking anything or pushing. We're just using the weight of the hands here. Now release that right hand, left hand stays on top, and then you're just going to allow the head to fall towards that left shoulder. So again, using the weight of the hand here. No yanking, no pushing. Maybe stretching out into that right arm. Just stretching through the side of the neck. Just allowing the weight of the hand to do the work. Continuing to keep that spine long. And then bringing the head back up. Ooh. I was going to sneeze then. And bringing the hands back to the crown of the head. And then just allowing the other hand to come towards the head, dropping the neck towards that right shoulder. Left hand is stretched out if you want to. Noticing all the little muscles in the neck, getting a little stretch here. And just dropping the chin towards the chest. Bring the hands back towards the back of the head. And then just gently lifting the gaze here. Chin comes up towards the ceiling, relaxing through those shoulders. Getting a little stretch through the back of the shoulders and the back. Just notice how open that feels. Breath in and breath out. Bringing the head back to a neutral position, just letting go of those hands now. From here, we're going to take the left hand and place it underneath the buttock. Your palm's going to be faced up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to start to lean towards the right hand side. You can just rest that other hand on your knee. So you'll start to feel a nice stretch through the wrist. Again, spine's nice and long. And then from here, just taking that chin towards the right shoulder now. So you're getting a stretch all the way from the crown of the head down towards your right buttock. Just taking a couple of breaths here. Gently dropping the chin towards the chest. Bring yourself back up through center. Coming back to your central alignment now, untucking the hand. Let's do the other side. So taking the right hand, placing it underneath that right buttock. And then start to lean towards the left hand side. You can put that hand either on the knee or even behind you if you need a little bit of balance. Start to feel that nice stretch through the wrist. And then just gently dropping the chin towards that left shoulder now. Just getting a nice stretch down the side of the neck, all the way down the body. And a really nice forearm stretch here as well. Dropping the chin towards the chest, bringing it back through center, and then just coming back to that middle alignment. Let's take those shoulder rolls now, but let's do them the other way. So going back first and coming up on the inhale, and then exhale, releasing as they come front and down. So just go with your breath here. Just allowing a little bit of shoulder mobility. And then from here, we're going to come onto our knees. So we're going to stand on our knees, so you can feel free to put that blanket underneath the knees here if you want to. Knees are going to be hip distance apart, and you're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to bring the hands to the back as if you were sliding your fingers into your back pocket, so heels are in those like indentations towards the base of the spine. And then from here we're just going to take a little camel pose, a tiny little back bend. So you can start to move the pelvis forwards so that the hips are over the knees, and then you can start to squeeze those elbows towards each other. And if you want to, you can start to take the gaze up towards the ceiling, just being mindful that you're not dumping all of the weight into the back of the neck. So those muscles in the neck are still working. So just go as far as feels good for you. Just really try and draw those shoulders open. So those elbows are working their way towards each other. You can feel the shoulder blades are coming closer. You're still breathing here. And you can feel quite open and vulnerable in this pose. Your heart and chest is wide open. So we're just going to bring ourselves gently back up, pushing the pelvis back, and then you can come and sit on your heels. If this isn't available to you, then you can feel free to stand on the knees, or you can put pillows in between your calves and the back of your thighs here. We're just going to gently place the fingertips on the floor. Feel each of those vertebrae stacked on top of each other so you're nice and tall and straight through the spine. Taking a breath in, releasing a breath out. We're just resetting here. Bring your fingertips to those floating ribs. And then from here, as we inhale, we're going to push forwards. So an excuse to push the chest out. And then as we exhale, we're going to round through the spine, tuck that belly button in towards our spine, and then just drop the chin. Inhale, pushing the chest forwards, opening across the shoulders. Chin comes up slightly. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Tucking the chin, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. So go with your breath now. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Feeling nice and open as you come forwards. And tucking, engaging the core as you come back. One more breath in. And a breath out. And then coming back to your neutral spine, just placing your hands back on the floor next to you and just finding that place where you feel that you're neutral again. Walking the hands forwards now, and then just tap out the feet onto the mat. Been sat on them for a little bit. Then tuck the toes under and then bring yourself back to sit on your heels. We're just getting a nice stretch through the soles of the feet here. Again, this may not be fully available to you to get all the way down, but you can put pillows and create something in between here so you still get the same benefit. That is not a problem at all. And then we're just going to tap them out one more time. And then we can just swing our legs out in front of us. So you can bring your blankets that you can come and sit onto the edge of it. And we're just going to bring our feet straight out in front of us and find that length in our spine. We're starting to draw the toes towards the face slightly. You can have your hands down by your side. Again, just finding that length in the spine. So just notice how this feels. Is this easier or harder compared to when you were in your kneeling position? We're relaxed through the shoulders. The face is relaxed as well. Just try to unfurrow the brow. Relax through your lips. Then from here, as we inhale, finding that length from belly button to chin, and then as we exhale, just bringing the torso forwards, hinging at the hips, Walking the hands maybe to meet the toes. Or it could be that you're resting your hands on your shins. Or feel free to bring them down to the mat. So just do what feels good for you. Use that in-breath to create length each time. And the out-breath just to draw the chin towards the shins ever so slightly. And just notice in your morning practice, usually you might be able to get all the way down or a little bit further. In the morning we're a little bit more stiff. So don't be surprised if you can't come as far as you usually do. This isn't a failure. Our body just feels different throughout the day. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't try and yank yourself into position. Just surrender to what you can achieve today. Use that breath. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, surrendering. One more time. And exhale. Allow the head to drop now towards the floor. Relaxing through the shoulders. Just feeling a bit of tension down the backs of the legs, through those hamstrings and calves. Just wakening them up. Saying a little hello. Now gently bringing the torso all the way back up. Let's just get a twist through the spine here. So bring that right sole of the foot into the mat here. We're going to take the right hand behind us, and then you can try and hug this right knee, maybe getting the crease of the elbow around by the knee, and then inhaling using that length. Exhale, drawing yourself around slightly. Flex through that left toe. So the toes coming towards the face, so you can get a little tension down that back of the left leg. It may be that you are just hugging this knee and the crease isn't quite near the knee yet, but over time you'll be able to get that crease a little bit closer towards the knee. You can look over that right shoulder, try to relax it away from the face. Gently bringing you back to center. Let's allow this knee to fall all the way down towards the floor. Now, if you need a little bit of support, just grab a block, a pillow, anything you might have, just to support that knee so it's not in mid-air. From here, let's inhale, take the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward folding, coming as far as feels comfortable for you. Trying to create length as you inhale. Exhale, drawing that chin a little bit closer towards the floor. Staying here for a breath or two. And then just gently walking the hands back towards the body, bringing that knee up towards the ceiling, stretching that right leg back out. Bring that left sole of the foot now into the mat, and we're going to do that twist the other way. So bringing that left hand behind you, hugging the left knee with the right hand, going as far as feels good, and then just gently lengthening on the inhale. And as you exhale, just drawing round slightly. Then pay attention to that right leg. So that right foot is flexing towards the face. You can feel a little bit of tension down the back of the leg. Really feeling that nice twist through the spine. Just noticing how it feels. And often move the spine in this way so it can feel really relaxing and releasing. One more breath in and release. Coming back around to center. Extend the legs out in front of you, just give them a little shake. And that's it for our morning stretch today. Thank you for practicing with Roma Loves Yoga. I hope you have a really good day.